Hi guys! So I wanted to create a video talking about how I manifested my dream job or my dream career. And to get started, if you don't know me, my name is Gino. I make videos on travel, law of attraction, positivity, health, and living your best life. So let's get started. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe if you like the content, and that just kind of gives me the motivation to make more and help others. So, to get started, I want to give a little background on law of attraction. If you haven't watched my previous videos or don't have any background knowledge of this, law of attraction is basically like a how do I say it in layman's terms, or a simple way to explain it would be like attracts like. So it's a universal law. This isn't something that's taught in like a classroom setting like physics or something, although it has to do with like quantum mechanics, or it has to do with like just like universal principles. For instance, if you're, let's say, like, if you, this is a very common example. So, if you're having a bad day, the day starts off, maybe you're like, oh, I just got up on the wrong side of the bed or whatever, and you're just like, oh, well, what did I do that I'm having a bad day? And one thing goes wrong, and then a million things go wrong, and it just kind of reaffirms that belief that that day was a bad day for you. On the other hand, on the positive side of it, if you wake up and you're like, today's a beautiful day, oh my gosh, I love my life, I'm just so happy, so grateful, I'm absolutely amazed at how everything is working out. Best case scenario for me, oh, I love my morning cup of coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. Um, I loved my workout, or oh, work was so good today. Oh my gosh, I got to work with my amazing colleagues, or I got to have this amazing brunch, or whatever it is that you can be grateful for. Universe is going to give you more to be grateful for. So when you focus on the positives, you get the positives. When you focus on the negatives, you get the negatives. So it's like um, what you put out to the universe in terms of vibrational energy is what you're going to get back. Does that make sense? Um, Another example is, let's say you, because I believe in karma, okay? I think it's a principle, a law that just is there, and it's not something you can turn on and off, just like law of attraction. So let's say you did something good for someone and you did it out of the goodness of your heart. For instance, you helped a friend, you helped your parents, you helped a complete stranger, and then you just let it be. You're gonna get that back, okay? You don't always know when or how, but there is something called the Akashic Records, which records all of this. And if you're not spiritual, um, that's okay. You don't, everyone has their own beliefs or whatever. That's totally fine. But I'm highly spiritual, and so I believe that everything is recorded somewhere. Maybe not a physical place, but maybe some divine place. And that is something that's gonna give you what you give. And that's what I mean by like attracts like. So, if you just started raining, so I got distracted anyway. Um, so, for instance, a rainy day, like let's look outside. I'll turn the camera off, but it's raining. So, if I were to look outside and be like, oh no, why is it raining? Like, you know, I could be sad, or I could think of rain as a negative thing, but then I'm like, it's spring, it's April. Rain showers are so beautiful, and I love the fact that it rains. Although I'm a total outdoorsy girl, I love running outside and dancing in the rain. Like, I always find something beautiful about life, including the rain. And I see it as a sign. I see it as a sign of prosperity. So it's important to turn negativities, or things that can be perceived as negative, like bad weather, into something positive. Like, for instance, I don't like the cold, although I grew up in the Midwest. Like, if it does snow, as much as I don't like the cold and being outside in the cold, I'm like, snow is so beautiful. Like, it's just amazing how pretty nature can be. And I admire it from a warm place indoors. So that's what I mean. Like, you can totally have negative perceptions because you're human, and the human mind oftentimes jumps to negative conclusions. But turn that around, rewire your brain. Take it. situation that's not ideal and find the positive, the happy, the joyful, the vibrational thoughts and feelings that is going to put you at a higher vibration level. Because at the end of the day, it's not about, I how do I say this, it's not about um, feeling bad about your own thoughts or emotions. It's about owning up to them and embracing them. It's like kind of like when you're meditating. I'm not very good at meditation because my mind wanders, and that's perfectly fine. It's okay. Let it wander. You're doing the best you can, and that is all you should be proud of, is who you are and how you're trying, and embrace the beautiful nuances or the quirks or the um, things that may bother you. Find the nice, healthy balance in that. And that's how the law of attraction is going to work for you. If you work for it, if you allow it. So that's what I mean. So getting back to how you can attract your dream job or career. Okay, so let's go back like a few years. So I have been a nurse practitioner for many years, and um, when I was 18, I think, or 17, and I applied to nursing school. I had written in my application essay, I'm going to be a nurse practitioner someday. I'm going to work at a um, underserved area that is kind of like a free clinic in a way that helps people who don't have insurance and don't have enough money, that are not as well off financially or things like that. And I'm going to volunteer all around the world. And at that time, I didn't know how that was going to happen, but it ended up happening. So after my bachelor's, I went and traveled abroad, volunteered in urban community slums, villages in India. I came back, did my master's, became an NP, nurse practitioner, and again, I just kept traveling and traveling, and I've done so much volunteer work abroad in so many different countries, and also done a lot of volunteering here in free clinics locally, and worked in some of the most impoverished areas as well as some of the most um, renowned, or how to say it, like high-end client type of areas where I used to like um, see like people who worked for like government agencies and like ambassadors and like foreign diplomats. I don't know. Can't reveal too much, but basically, like I've served all different types of populations in my career, seen different aspects of it, and I've definitely felt like I had manifested that because I had written that in my essay, and that was like 20, 2007 when I applied for nursing school. So it just happened. And the way you can do that is, at that time that was so unintentional, but I learned that you have to do that in a way that you just know it's going to happen. You just know that you have faith in the universe and that you're going to work for it. It's not just writing it down, but it's working for it. One, to write it down, journaling, I daily journal. Two, work for it. Create a plan and stick to it. There can be distractions. You may not go in one direction like you thought. That's life, life happens. But that's okay. You can definitely revise it, you can change it. So stay consistent and follow that plan. And then visualize. Like, I used to paint a lot. I'm an artist and I love writing, painting, I love dancing. I'm like an artist. So I would make paintings and I would do sketches of me volunteering and traveling abroad, and that's exactly what ended up happening, and it was exactly what I had sketched. So vis- visualization helps. Gotta edit this out. I need coffee. Anyway, so if you can imagine it, it's already happening in some dimension. Maybe not in this one, but in another reality. So it's gonna happen in this reality. So just imagine it, visualize it, and you want to feel it. You want to attach emotions to it. Um, it'll make it happen faster. And what's the last thing? So journaling, make a plan, work for it, visualization, and always be positive. Keep your vibrations high. And by that, I mean everything is energy in this world. We live in a kind of like a 3D world, yeah, 3D world, but there's different dimensions. So always visualize and keep your energy high in a theoretical, spiritual sense. So, what is it that makes you feel good? Is it um, exercise? For me, it's exercise. I love dancing. I love working out. I like go to the gym for an hour every day, and then I'll dance for an hour at home. Like I just love working out. It puts me in such a good mood, and that may not be the case for everyone. Although exercise is proven to increase endorphins, which are happy neurotransmitters, they're neurochemicals, biochemicals. However, do what makes you happy, and that's going to keep your vibration high, and that's going to give you your manifestations faster and in the most beautiful way possible. And have faith in the universe. Most importantly, have faith in you because you're made out of stardust. Okay, that's it for now. Such a long video, but thank you for watching, especially if you kept watching till the end. And like I said, if you like the content, like and subscribe. I would love to make more videos. And although now I'm doing a career change and I'm going in a different direction with technology, working in tech and healthcare space combined, hopefully. I'm still proud of my career. I'm so proud of being a nurse practitioner and how hard I've worked to be here. And all the people I've gotten a chance to meet and help along the path journey all around the world. I'm just so grateful for that. And it's all thanks to knowing and having faith that I can do whatever I put my mind to, and you can too. So you go. You go do what you have to make your dreams a reality. Don't be complacent. Have dreams, work for them, believe in yourself, believe in the universe, and try these different law of attraction manifestation techniques. Maybe you may become a natural at it. Oftentimes, I don't even have to think about things in a really conscientious way because I've become such a natural at it. I'm usually at such a happy, high vibrational state nowadays that I just get all the positive experiences life has to offer because I'm always so grateful and I choose to see the positive. I choose to embrace joy. I choose to live life like it's a gift. And even with all the struggles and everything I've faced, people can't tell because I have found lessons in that. In fact, I wrote a book on it. Check out my book on Amazon. You'll see the link in the other videos. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video now. And oh yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. And take care.